Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Aurora 4X, the incredibly in-depth, frustratingly amazing space strategy game. We have been trying to liberate the system of Davet from precursor control for a while now. And it turns out that we thought we'd cleared it. Nope. They had 3 ships. Well, it turns out that it wasn't 3 ships. It looks like it was at least 6. So we were just heading back in system with the force that just left to try and intercept this. Yeah. That's 6 ships. Let's try closing on them. So I think we start with trying to target on the Ark Royal. And we'll go for a follow distance. We are only packing Wakazashis with this fleet. We are not packing Katanas, so our range is severely reduced. So we're going to go to... probably about... oh god, their speed. Are they faster than us? They are faster than us. By 150 kilometers per second. It's a very slight difference, but it might be enough. We're going to try closing to 9 million. And hopefully they don't run away. Because I think... no, they're coming to kill us. Okay. We cannot disengage then, because if they are coming after us, they are faster. This is kill. Kill or die. Kill or be killed, my friends. And I have no idea what they're packing. Let's do a quick scan on their fleet. Precursors. Known ship classes. What do we know about the Ark Royal? It's got some ECM. Got 3 armor. We don't know anything about its weapons. That's what I care about. What about the Africa? They've got 3 Africas, an Argus, and an Albion. Argus, no idea. Africa. Sensors. Okay. Albion, no idea. Okay, great. That was a lot of help. Oh, they are moving parallel to us now. Interesting. They're not moving towards us anymore. Might be that they decided not to try and fully on-engage us. Issue is, they are faster. They might just run away. We're probably going to end up in a tail chase here, and we have to hope that they stop. Because we cannot catch them. If we had Katanas on board, what's our range with the Katana? Yeah, they'd be in Katana range right now. This is the problem when you only have such a narrow margin of speed difference. Can't catch him. However, my guess is they are going to stop when they get here. Ooh, wrong button. How's our fuel? Because we can't keep doing this forever. 33%. Alright, we're okay for now. How far until you get home? 5.6 days. Okay, I'm cancelling the orders for the first task force. They're not going to do an overhaul. They're going to refuel, resupply, load ordnance. They might need to come back. So I'm going to say... send message. Task force, Davet 1. Ready if needed. I hope we never have to use it. They're sending message with 9 million. God damn it. I hate the fact that stays. Earth. Send message. Send message, send message, send message, send message. Task force, Davet 1. Ready if needed. Done. Okay. Now, luckily we're able to keep this fleet in our sights. My guess is that they're gonna go to their base. This is their patrol fleet. So what they likely had was 2 different bases. Each base had a defense force, and then there was a patrol fleet that patrolled their 2 bases. We narrowly missed the patrol fleet. The geo-survey ship didn't. And we've caught it on the way back now. This is probably it for the system, but, you know, I've made that mistake before. Not that we can, you know, cover the entire system in a sensor to find out. That's just not possible. So we'll probably end up just sending more survey ships in and finding out that way. We should probably order more survey ships to be made. You know what we could do? We don't need more survey ships to be made if they don't die. I mean, hopefully they won't die. But we'll grab one of the ones, Sacrificial Victim. Hey, that's a funny name there. You're headed to Lotto skills. You know what? Let's remove that. Auto route up to Sol. Do a quick drive-by. Refuel. And then auto route over to Strategist. And that should take you long enough, but by the time you get here, we'll have dealt with this. And if we haven't, well, send a message. Is Davet good to survey? Please say yes. There we go. We're going to get that message in 181 days' time. That's fine. Yeah. Our patrol fleet's coming in now. Got to be cautious that we don't accidentally overrun, though. Hey, we got salvage module. We could design a salvage ship. Bit busy right now. We'll do that later. Okay, yeah. As I predicted, they're going to hit the outpost. And then we're going to find out what they're going to do next. I wonder if they're refueling or something. Or maybe rearming. I mean, these are the guys that fired missiles, so I'm kind of surprised that they aren't firing on us yet. Not that I want to jinx it. Also, why don't we have partial locks? Okay. We're coming into range now. I don't want to miss this chance. This seems good. Let's do it. Ship combat. Everyone ready. Okay. Africa, Africa, Africa. Let's try and hit 3 different Africas with this salvo. We'll assign the Africa 9, 8, and 7 throughout the fleet. We're going to sink fire the fleet. And then we are going to open fire the fleet. Here we go. Ceasefire fleet. Let's see how this goes. Missiles incoming. All right. 4 anti-missile missiles. 1 anti-missile missile. 5. 5. Okay. Looks like they all hit armor. No, some of them got penetrating. Later on, the first few did wear them down. Target was destroyed. Target was destroyed. Target was destroyed. Great. That's exactly what I like to hear. Well, there are more targets there. The Aurora, the Argus, and the Albion. So, let's do that again. Albion. Ark Royal. Argus. 1, 2, 3. Sign fleet. Open fire fleet. Let's do this one more time. For good measure. Ceasefire. Missiles on the way. Right. 4, 5, 7, 6. Target was destroyed. Target was destroyed. Think we're clear. They didn't actually fire on us with missiles. They did fire on the GEV. I don't know why. Why did they not shoot us? Why did they not shoot us? Yeah, we killed the ones that killed the GEV, so that's been avenged. Okay. Right. Is the system clear? I think we've got to take another, you know, journey back in system just to double check. I don't think we can risk it. So we're going to make a move in system. We'll swing around the inner planet. And then we'll come back and absorb you who had split off because you're out of fuel. Meanwhile, we have Squid 2. Move you up here so you're actually in the battle fleet. On the way. Great. When you get here, join a subfleet and... Oh, actually, remove last. When you get here, send message, which is turn on refuel, because for some reason it doesn't seem to be on by default. And then join a subfleet. 69 days. Okay. Right. Let's advance a day at a time. Task Force Davet 1, ready if needed. Well, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. I think we're good. I'm actually going to risk putting you in now for service. We'll unload all ordnance, load all ordnance, and then we'll do the overhaul. We'll also probably want to order repairing because, yeah, damage was taken. So, shipyards. Let's do some repairs. Ishti? No. Hardy? Yes. How long will that take to repair? 1 month. It is just armor damage at least. And repair. Okay, it looks like Davet is clear. I might have just jinxed it. That I don't want to have jinxed it. Okay, teething problems is having, well, teething problems you've done apparently in movie. Okay, let's bring this up. I don't want to go through any more. Well, I guess this is Lewis. It's very close. You know, I don't think we should jump any further for now. I think we've risked enough. Maybe we'll go to Homie and jump from there because that's somewhere that we've had a look through, but I don't want to go any further. So we'll auto route down to Homie. Homie. There we go. And then we'll go through one of these jump points. Okay, looks like we're clear. A lot of wrecks to be taken advantage of. I guess this means it's time to work on our wreck vehicle. Yeah. Now, we're starting to run out of fuel here. Now, the exact wording of the motion was, here we go. In Stellar Recovery Act, this motion calls the creation of an adequate amount of ships that can effectively salvage parts and technology from destroyed ships and rescue life pods from destroyed ships. When possible, each active fleet should contain at least one of these in case of hostile engagement. This will save many lives and help us understand the galaxy around us. There we go. So there's a lot of room for us to maneuver in that. Obviously, they have to be able to kind of like keep up with the fleet to an extent. They don't need to be fleet speed, so we're not talking, 5k, but we're talking about don't slow the fleet down over much as it's heading towards the target. For instance, with the tanker we had going and running around over here, the tanker's, 2. And that was significantly slowing our operational speed down. So I'm thinking 3.5? Maybe 4 if we can get it. repairs done. More habitats built. Is that all the habitats? Oh no, that's half the habitats. We're building 10. Okay. Oh god, that fuel does not look healthy. Let's just quickly check on how our fuel is actually doing at the refueling stations. We have increased the number of them a little bit. Fuel harvesters. 3. Oh, yeah. They've got like 26 million fuel sitting in them. We should change the frequency of this. So we'll do Earth. Transfer fuel to colony. And then fuel harvesting station. There we go. Order delay. Oh, God. You know what? Let's just make this 1 month. That way it'll be a lot quicker. And we don't need to worry as much. There'll be a little bit of wasted fuel, but the amount is insignificant. So 1 month in seconds. 1 month in seconds. Roughly 2.6 million. So order delay 2. I wonder if I can put in 1M. Will it accept that? Refuel 1M. No. 2600123. There we go. There, and it accepts that. Right. That should be good. If we wanted to, we could tell someone to do like a quick run now. Yeah, we could have you do one. So, you're coming to the Sol system, right? When you get here, go to here, refuel from refueling hub, Earth, transfer fuel to colony, and then EK Squid, Twin Fleet. That should help, because we're going to need that fuel. Because we really need our tanker, not a tanker, our tug, to be back up and running. Okay. Right, where were we? Yes, salvages. Well, luckily, with the battle over, again, I'm really jinxing it now, we can switch to non-battle music. So, new ship, the Wolfka, Salvager. And we'll go wide. There we go. So, what are we going to do with you? Well, firstly, we're going to chuck you on a sensor. Done. Then, we're going to want to add a salvaging module. Done. Now, salvaging module is pretty large. Then, we're going to want to add a cargo hold. Now, it doesn't actually need to be a standard cargo hold. When you salvage vessels, you tend to pull out bits of them. Modules, like, hey, the jump drive, or the engine, or beam fire controls. And, obviously these change in size. Beam fire controls can be 20 tons, whereas, an engine could be 5,000 tons. So, you could just be like, right, sod it, let's go full-on standard cargo hold. Or you could just kind of hedge your bets and go, right, let's have a small cargo hold. Generally, I kind of verge on the side of I'm tempted by a standard one, just in case we do pull out some, large components. Again, jump drives are a good classic example. They can be, a fifth of a vessel. And I tend to verge on going for the standard in case. But because we want these to keep up with the fleet a little bit, I think in this case, maybe we'll grab the small. It also depends on what shipyards we have available. Because right now, I don't know if we want to deviate from the Squid. Jagneth and Sapphire Ebony probably not. Not unless we did a one-time pass or something, which we could do. Yeah, I don't go bigger than that. Could we increase our salvage rate by going for more of these. Yeah, we could make a huge salvage vessel. Generally, my rule of thumb is to go for a smaller salvage vessel, but I guess if we're going for a large cargo hold, we could make the vessel bigger. It will show up on scanners easier, so it's not as good for a enemy environment, but it won't be in the middle of the fighting. It'll be, you know, on the back lines. Let's try this. Let's go for a bigger one. We can take over the 85,000 ton. Yeah. Right, we'll maybe adjust some of these. These are quite large at 10,000 tons. We'll go 3 for now. We might want to adjust that later. Okay, let's start giving you engines, and we're going to say we want you to have like a bit more of a powerful engine. Let's try the 720. Already very large. We could produce these in the place that produced our tugs, because we're going to be producing a bigger tug in future. Well, we could make it 100,000 tons. We'd probably not need a lot of them then. One thing we do want to add is maybe a cargo shuttle bay to offload. Yeah, we'll get at least one of those. But cryo transport. So if we pick up life pods, we put them into cryo. That way you don't have people just sitting on the ship being like, hi, I am going to eat the rations. And people are like, oh no, now we're going to run out of rations. And it affects your deployment time. So we can put people into cryo. Obviously, we don't need a huge cryo storage. Emergency would do. Emergency cryo will hold 200 people. Small cryo will hold 1,000 people. And, you know, that's only 250 tons for 1,000 people. So if we're going big, why not? We'll go for the small cryo. That way, even if we have like a kind of a fleet wipe, we can probably pick most of them up and save them. And if we wipe an enemy fleet, 1,000, yeah, 1,000 survivors, that's a good number of ships, so not a problem. The only issue I'm having is the speed. If we have a quick look. Ooh, we are actually up to a more efficient standard of engine. So we probably shouldn't be using this engine at all, because we've now discovered the 0.6 efficiency. So all of these engines are actually obsolete now. Thank you. You've been lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Very helpful. Oh, yeah, I don't know why you're showing. Go away. Shoot. Right, let's whip this out. We are an 85,000 ton vessel. We have a desired speed of at least 3,500. A desired range of 30 billion. We are commercial. We want 40%. Sure, 40%. And everything else here is pretty accurate, except I think we're on laminate, aren't we? Yeah, our armor's really good. It's weird. Now, the only downside to you is you won't be able to jump. That's a problem, because you need a jump drive. And I don't want to give you a military drive, because then you're going to be military in terms of we need to produce you a military yard. You're going to be a military ship. God damn it. Okay, this is actually going to be complicated. It does need a jump drive. Or we need to make a dedicated jump tender that we can then put with ships like this. We might be better off building the jump tender. And that way we can run tankers and stuff out to our military fleets by just giving them a jump tender, rather than a jump drive each, because that's just inefficient. So a jump tender is a ship that is literally a jump drive, and then that's it. Like, obviously it has an engine and stuff to be able to move around, but its purpose is just to move other ships. That's all the jump tender does. We might want to have one of those then to go with this. It would also be helpful to put it with, you know, refueling ships, rearmament ships, that sort of thing. So let's give this a whirl. It says there's no feasible. Okay, what if we went up to there? Really? Okay, if we go 50%, you can do it. Debatable. Going larger has certainly got downsides. What if we went the other way and we went for smaller? I think those would be a lot more handy. Really? Okay. Yeah, like there's plenty of space left in this one. And if we want to salvage quick so that we can salvage out from under someone's nose, this might be the way to go. 85,000 tons. Oh god, 10 engines. Ooh. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll manually do this. So let's design a tech. This is going to be an engine. And we're going to go for the maximum fuel consumption while still being civilian. And maximum size. We'll add a company name. De Distelia. And then let's start playing around with the naming convention. MPD-C. And we're going to use mass of 5 kilotons. And then I could use the fuel per hour. Fuel consumption per engine power. Which effectively is saying, like, how much fuel you're using per EP. I've been using that in other games. I'm going to continue using fuel use per hour here. But either works, provided you understand what you're looking at. Fuel per hour, 26.8. Yeah, like we're seeing incredible results already, and this is pretty small and nippy. We can put multiple ships together to harvest faster as well. Like, this isn't the problem. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, actually, if we need to salvage a big module, we can always just chuck a cargo vessel in. Yeah, that's not a problem. Hell, we could actually make a dedicated cargo vessel to go along with the salvager. And it could be, this is the cargo vessel, this is the salvager. This one's a big hold, and this one is a lot of drills or something. You know. I think for now, that's maybe getting a bit too... what's the word? Specialized? But... maybe something to bear in mind for the future. Either way, this speed is good. It can keep up with everyone. We could add another one, and then it starts to get ridiculous. We could add another salvage module. And if we did that, what speed would we need to get to? Yeah, talking almost 60,000 kilotons. We could kick over the sapphire ebonies. I'm not keen on doing that, not until we've produced a few more of them. We could kick over the Jagnafs if we made it smaller. Nah, not good on that. I think, honestly, we probably take over Duncan Shipyard Limited. We're not going to be building any more father practices, and excess space doesn't matter. The extra salvage modules are kind of appreciated. It'll do it faster. The range, we'll need to up that a little bit. So let's just quickly add... something. What am I looking to add? I'm looking to add... fuel. That's it. I know what I'm talking about. Large. Yeah, I think more fuel would be better. Actually, this goes into hostile territory. It's probably good to have backup, so let's do that. Large, 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 large. 8. There we go. We'll go 10. Sure. It can carry 250,000 fuel. Maybe it's a bit much. 2 million fuel. There we go. 2.25 million down to 2 million. Now, it is commercial. It is still going more than 4,000. It is less than 60,000 tons. This seems good. The only thing that I would possibly consider is getting it Seawiz. And there's a reason for that. Because this will be going into enemy territory, potentially with a fleet. Is Seawiz going to be useful on this? Maybe. Normally, I just completely ignore Seawiz, but in this case, let's have a look. Seawiz will protect the ship it's on, no other ships. It is a commercial component. It cannot be used to attack. It is a point defense method. And it will fire 8 shots every 5 seconds. Not great, but it will do it. And it will be less than 400 tons. I think yes. So I'm going to say whatever the name is, we'll add a company name. Distelia Blake. Stelias at the moment. And this is 8 per 5. With a 16k tracking speed. Anything else important? Not really. Done. We'll just instant that out. Chuck that on. We can maybe even chuck 2 on if we really cared. Brings it much closer to the 60,000 limit we're looking for. And I think we are golden. Now, the only thing I want to do here is we won't want to name individual ones, but we do want to maybe make the commander priority a lot lower. Go over 4. Okay. It has a salvaging rate of 1,000 tons per day, so a 20,000 ton vessel will take 20 days to salvage. Obviously, more of them will do it faster. I'm thinking a fleet of 5. So they'd take 4 days to salvage a 20,000 ton vessel. It has a cargo hold of only, bear this in mind, 5,000 tons. So, not huge. Yeah, there we go. It does not have a jump drive. It will need someone to jump it. Again, that's fine. Probably will be handy for multiple uses. Where we're going to put said jump drive, I don't know. That's something we'll work on now, I guess. Unless we're about to do like a jump drive tech. Jump squadron size? No. Crowd proportion. When's the next efficiency? Oh, it's 15k. Yeah. Okay. The Poker Maple. Produced by House Mapulion. You are a tender. Yeah. It's jump tender, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Jump. Battle cruiser. Colony ship. Cruiser. Escort. Ship tender. Jump tender. I wonder if there's like a faster definition. Like something like a fast jump tender or something. Let's look at F. Fast. You can make them, by the way. Easy enough. Like there's a fast tanker. No. Oh, we'll just call you jump tender. Jump tender. Okay, your job is to go at 4,000 kilometers per second and to allow people to jump. You can go in any fleet and you will allow them to jump, provided they're commercial engine. That's the key. You have to match your jump drives to your engines. So we're going to design tech, and we would like to jump anything up to, I'm thinking 105,000 tons, because that is our non-tug, and it used to build tugs, it's not going to build tugs anymore, but our non-tug ship limit. Because tugs are going to be tugging something, so like, hey, this tug can go with you, but it's not going to do very much, because it needs to have a station with it. That said, if we use our tugs as tankers, it will be able to take our old tugs with it, so it's still got some use. Anyway, jump drive, jump engine, go to commercial, and then we really don't care about any of these, to be honest. Jump engine size, this is where we're going to have some fun. Let's ramp it up and see what it asks us for. 105,000 tons, we're going to do 106, okay. It is a 23.5 thousand ton drive. Yeah, we're not going to be building that in a small place. That's okay. If we were going to go smaller, the stabilization ships don't need it. We could probably go for like the, what was it, 65,000 tons? 56. Okay, if we went all the way down to 56, it would be 12.5k. which means we could just strap an engine on that and we could produce it at the smallest place. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Maybe we want to go to like 61, just so that we have expansion room for moving 60,000-ton vessels. How heavy was the Wolfka gonna be? 60,000 tons. Okay, yeah. So we'll allow it to move 61,000-ton vessels. You are a jump commercial, 61k commercial jump drive. Company name is Davet. Davet again? Wow. We've got a kind of monopoly going on. And squadron size 2, jump radius 24. Whatever. I honestly don't care about that. But we will put it down to 25. And then the mass is 13.5 kilotons. Okay. Fresh tech. Jump drive. Bam. Now, the aim of this is to have it under 25 kilotons, the entire vessel. But we do need it to go faster than 40,000. 4,000. 40,000 might be very fast. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. It's heavier than we wanted. Ugh. Damn. That's fine. We can still produce it somewhere. As for the fuel storage, let's go with... Sure. Let's try and keep it below 30,000 tons. That's going to be rough. Right, let's go bang on 30,000 tons. There we go. 30,000 tons. Capable of jumping ships up to 61,000 tons with it. If you want to do like a squadron jump, which means like minimum jump shock, like where you can't react after jumping, you can only jump one other person. But if you're just doing a, hey, jump everyone with you and just you jump back and forth, then that's fine. 61,000 ton drive, capable of moving stuff. That's going to be very useful for us. The speed is good. The range is decent. Might need a tanker if it's to go on like proper operations, but for commercial purposes, absolutely fine. I think you are fine. Now, the only issue is going to be where we produce this. I'm tempted to just say, Lind Marine, we should maybe just expand you, get you to go up like 5,000 tons. How long would it take to do that? Not long at all, actually. Just over a year. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And in the meantime, your importance in terms of who's in command is minimal. Okay. So we've got the Poker Maple and the Wolfka. I think the Wolfka is basically good to go. Like, the only thing we might add is just to make it a perfect 60,000 tons. So we'll add a... I'm pretty sure if I add the fuel storage, it'll go over. No, it didn't. Oh, 60,000 tons exactly. Very nice. Okay. We're going to retool for the Wolfka. Excellent. And that'll be done retooling mid next year. It is capable of fitting in like 1,000 people in cryo. It can go 4,000 kilometers per second, which means it probably will be able to keep up with the next generation of drives, because I'll probably want the military to be 6,000 for that. And 4,000 is a decent speed for auxiliary, 2/3 of the main fleet speed. It has fuel to go miles by itself, even if it's not operating with a fleet. It has some sea whiz. The jump tender doesn't necessarily need that. The jump tender is gonna probably not go into danger like that. And it is ultimately reasonable. Obviously, we could have added armor or something. That would certainly be an option. Problem is that we have a geranium issue, so I don't really want to add extra armor which uses geranium to anything right now. So that's pretty decent. get that underway. Oh, wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's slow down there. You just found like a whole load of stuff. Hey, slow down. Stop. Bloody hell. Come on. This game sometimes. Like, it just powered through to order not possible. I don't know why it would do that. Either way, we just found on AlleyWiz a lot of geranium, a lot of cobmite, and a lot of macassium. Oof. Let's look in more detail at that. Which one was that? AlleyWiz A4. Yeah. Not bad. Oh, wait. A4? You found geranium. Oh, it's the order's flipped. Okay, yeah. All accessibility one though, so eh. Next up is Moon 9. Turn on refuel. Thank you, message. You know what? Let's actually make that a thing. We want this to stand out. Back color. White with black text. Because, you know, messages from me to me probably need to be acted on. There we go. Right. So, give that a refresh to begin with. Task Force 2. Where's Squid? Did you not join? Oh, you're about to join. Okay. Well, we'll let you join. And then refuel own fleet. Okay. We should then do a refuel. 1, 14, 51. Okay, let's see what happens if we go forward a day. We just should see that 100% drop. There we go. Yeah, we are seeing that drop. We can try moving. And my suspicion is that the Iron Requiem is going to run out of fuel real quick. I think I can change the priority. Also, I could have loaded missiles this way instead of telling all ships to load a different type of missile. Of fueling or something. Refuel priority. There we go. I think that 1. Then if once we go forward like 3 hours. It's working. The Grosvenor Protectorate have been detected in Lewis. Okay, this is getting a bit dodge. We need to start claiming Lewis to prevent them from pushing forwards. And we need to double check that we've got our status for agent. Yeah, agent. We need to request leave urgently. Agents asked. If they come through agent, we need to ask them to get out. We've got a lot of people in agent, like over 12 million, and there's good stuff there that we want to take advantage of, especially in Idril and Yabu as well. Okay. Akoma must be there. Scoutcraft. Okay, right. Well, since you're being refueled, auto route to Sol, Earth, move to location, and then send message, which is task force Davet 2 made it home. Do the things. So, you know, get the tanker to detach, get everyone to repair, overhaul, unload their missiles, reload their missiles. There's a lot to be done. Long journey. It's a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long road and the squid is finally here. We have found geranium on Sleepy Zoe Moon. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, well, where do you go next? What's next in Sleepy Zoe? Moon 4 of 10. Very well. We will do the Moon 4 of 10. Yeah, Vinco Redemptor, you need to be, like, refueled. Like, ASAP. Thank you. We're just going to end up running out of fuel in one specific ship, which will be very frustrating. We're just going to do, like, a 3-hour jump forward just so you can get a little bit of fuel in. Oh, I didn't do 3 hours, it did 6 minutes. Okay. Okay. That's a Grosvenor Protectorate scout vessel that just got shot with 208 strength 4 impacts while next to the homie jump point, which we suspect is the jump point to the home system, home system of the ghosts. So that makes sense. It's also really nice that we haven't been targeted with that. That's a little scary. I wonder if we can, like... The GSVs don't really have sensors that are capable of being able to determine, you know, what sort of fight is going on. I'm really tempted to send you in just to see if we can spot anything. Because we keep being like, what the hell is going on? You know what? Let's try it anyway. Teething problems. I know you're busy. Oh, no, you're actually going to the jump point. Great. It's going to take you 21 days to get there. Ugh. Well, better safe than sorry. If you see anything, let me know. We still haven't seen a single military sign from the aliens of the ghosts. Grosvenor Protectorate are still here. Maybe a different type of sensor vessel? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with these guys. Xcode TT is home, please. Oh, right. This is what happens when I send myself messages. We were going to send out either a xenoarchaeology group or we're going to grab one of the mixed fortification groups and move them somewhere. It's going to be the mixed fortification group. We are going to grab you with you. And we're going to load the 5th fortification group. We're going to go to Asian. I'm just a little bit concerned right now. And we'll unload. Then we'll auto route back to Sol. Load 4th. And then auto route back. And then drop on the other agent. And then auto route back to Sol. You might have guessed this. We're going to go and we're going to load a ground unit. It's going to be the 3rd. This time we're actually going to go to Subject Delta. This again being kind of a frontline place. I'm going to auto route back to Sol. And then we're actually going to refuel. Everyone needs to refuel occasionally. I'm still looking. Any signs of military buildup by the ghosts? I mean, not that I'll know it has weapons until I see it firing. And all I do is I see firing or it. I never see, you know, the two connected, which makes me sad. Ooh, it's the annihilations. Hi. I don't have enough stats on you because I only have the sensor I have. But they're... Oh, no, this is not my sensor. They are hitting us with active sensor, like, bursts. Probably military, then. Quite powerful active sensor as well. Oh! Oh, okay. We're learning things today. Look at all these folks. The Acheron has a little sensor. The Annihilation, big honking sensors. That is a over 13k sensor. Let's have a look at what ours do by comparison. Let's get the command ship, the Hardy. Somewhere in here it will have... Here we go. So our big sensor is pinging for 47,000. So they're pinging through about a third of that with that sensor. It's not a huge sensor, but it's still a military sensor, like definite military size. And then let's jump through to Homie. Okay, they probably don't want us in the home system for long, so we're just going to jump through one of these jump points. We should definitely send out some of our diplomatic corps. So you're in the Hamburg system currently. You should definitely go to the Lotto Skills system. Don't go to Homie, but go to the jump gate. Because there seems to be a lot of people hanging around there. Oh, we just found a whole load of neutronium. That's lovely. Why did you not pause the game? Come on, pause the game. No, I want to deal with that. Oh, this is a really lovely place. Yeah, let's have you just go right back where you came from. And go through the other jump gate there. Right. Who was it who just finished their survey? The 8th in Sleepy Zoe. Sleepy Zoe is now completely done. We're working on alleyways. There's no jump gate to there. That's everything. Okay. We get to head back to Earth. Auto route back to Sol now. Have to wait for the risk to tick down there before they're allowed to jump through it again. Refuel and unload all ground units for some R&R. Actually, let's unload ground units on Mars. That's where you can chill as a, you're not a military ship. You don't take damage over time from your lack of maintenance or whatever. Refuel from Earth, then go over Mars. That way you're not sitting with the rest of the military ships and might get confused. Okay, we're getting conversations from Jump Point 1 in Homie. Oh no, this is in Lotto Skills. We're getting conversations from the Jump Point. Okay, interesting. We're constructing more Finley shards. And the 9th have done with their thing, which means we're just down to Vastran. Okay, A3. Oh, hello. New alien population has been detected on Lotto Skills A2, Moon 1. An active sensor that can see size 1 missiles. Okay. That's indicative of an STO. We have found STO 100 tons. AIS just launched a new ship. Okay. Minor progress in talking to the ghosts. I'm going to start putting down waypoints here. I'm going to, because they seem to actually tag and stay. I'm going to say, Ghost World. That way, if we lose this, because we lose the contact, I'll still be like, oh, right, there were ghost population here. Okay, Task Force Davet 2 is home. Do the things. Well, you took a beating. That's for sure. We're going to detach the squid. We're going to have you just straight up join the squids. There we go. We can delete that subfleet. We'll have all of you go to Earth, unload ordnance, load ordnance, do all the stuff, do an overhaul. And then how many people need to repair? 2 and 2. So repair the Hardy. And repair the Vash. We might as well repair some of these while we're at it. Hopefully they won't ever complain again. They're also very damaged. There we go. Alright, that won't take long. Actually, some of the fishies are going to take a couple of months. Alright. Well, with that, I think we can call it there. Thankfully, everyone's made it home. It has cost us a lot of fuel. Hello, we just found the fire flash system. And there's ghosts everywhere. There's a lot of ghosts. Is this your home system? No, this isn't your home system. Pretty nice system, though. Give you that. Wow. Where was Fire Flash? Off of Homey. Yeah, that makes sense. That must be your, like, second home away, you know, home away from home type situation, whatever. Nice. We should leave here before you complain at us. You know what? We're gonna just remove all. Go back to Lewis. I feel that we've made annoyance of ourselves enough. Let's not risk going any further. The ghosts are right on our doorstep. They have, you know, what appears to be quite a powerful military. I don't think we should poke the bear. Not right now. Not when we have no fuel and we barely took some precursors. Okay. That's everyone ordered out. I think what we'll do is we'll just start marking stuff down as like, yeah, don't do that. So we'll mark this down as ghost. Ghost and lotto skills. I'm pretty tempted to mark you down as ghost as well. Yeah. Well, that was a nice one to find in Fireflash. Congratulations. Let's find out who the leaders of Task Force Davet and Davet 2 were. Knight Commander Ellis Ironhand, Davet 2. And Davet 1 was Knight Commander Cameron Croze. Well, both of you did incredibly well. Well, mostly Task Force 2. Task Force 1 did a good job and then left. Task Force 2 was required, unfortunately. How are we doing for fuel before we end the episode? The important question everyone needs to know the answer to. We're up to almost 30 million. And the actual refueling base is on 10. Yeah, that is looking a lot better than it was before. That was kind of worrying for a while there. But we're in a much better place. We've got a load of Finley shards just sitting there ready to be taken somewhere. Might start taking some down to, like, what was it, Idril or somewhere that had a good place? Yeah. Just because where we're taking them all the way to Tholis is quite a long journey. So we could probably do both at once. That does, again, require us to actually use our tug that we've currently mothballed. And that's fine. For now, we're going to call it. If you want to get involved in the things and the interaction, go check out the Discord. We have now cleared Davet, to the best of our knowledge, in space. We need to deal with the land, and that means we're probably going to be designing drop ships, which could do with shields, so we might just wait for the shields to be done first. But for now, I've been EnterElysium. Like, subscribe, and stay shiny.